Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. So, in preparation for the Steam Deck coming out, I have made a script for gathering PS2 games, since this will be a perfect machine for emulating PS2 games. So that's what we're gonna do. So the best place to get PS2 games is actually from archive.org. These guys have like everything old. So they should have like PS1 games here as well, but today we're going to be focusing on PS2. So there's kind of two parts to this, and that it's just basically a continuation of PS2 games. There's like around 1,800 games listed here, and so it's a little bit tedious to go through and like download each one. And another thing is these the servers that host these are quite slow, so there is a trick that we can use to speed them up, which I'll show you in a second. But it's part of the script basically. So this is the script here that I created, PS2 archive.org downloader. So there are a few dependencies that you'll need. First of all, we'll be using Excel to actually download the stuff. This basically is similar to like the Internet Download Manager or whatever other, so those kind of similar programs, but it runs on command line nicely, so that's what we'll use. And then since this is bash script, you'll need bash as well, and also Vim. You should probably install that because it's part of the auto run. And so to actually run this, you kind of have a few options. You can either do the auto run, which is kind of like an interactive kind of thing, or you could just run it manually here. For this video, I'll just use the auto run and a little bit of this towards the end, since most of this is just getting files and converting them, and you only really need to do that once. So yeah, so let's download this bad boy and I'll show you how it's done. So just click the code, click download zip. Alright, so once you have downloaded the file to wherever you want, I just have it inside this random folder. Go inside it, and then open it up in the Windows prompt, or bash prompt, WSL or whatever. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, so if you don't have this kind of handy right click, what you can do is just copy the path here, and then inside your shell, once you open it, just do a cd and then these two things, and then right click to paste. And then what you want to do is, you see where all these backslashes are, you want to change them to forward slashes, like so. And then lastly, get rid of this A drive, and what you want to do is type in mnta. So it's still A drive, but just a little bit different. And then we're in the same place. So auto run sh. You get a nice graphic here, some decent ASCII art. So just type Y to continue. And so this is just gonna download the necessary URLs. So this can take a while depending on how slow your internet connection is. Mine is fairly slow, so it'll take a while. And then here, after it downloads all of the URLs, it's just gonna convert them into readable format, so that when we edit the file or whatever, it'll be easier to see. So it won't be like a full link, it'll just be the name of the game, so it'll be easier to look at, it'll be easier to search, and so on. Now this does go through every single game of the 1800, so it takes a while. Alright, so when that's done, it's going to create a game names.yaml. So this is what I was talking about for selecting the games. So only click this. Only press Y here if you run it the first time, because otherwise it's going to overwrite it and that's no good. Alright, so then it's going to kick us into Vim. So this is Vim here. You can use the arrow keys to move up and down. And so you see the way all of these are commented out. So if I click X here, it will uncomment it basically. And so that means this game will be downloaded. Now for the purposes of this demo or whatever, I'm gonna look for like a very small game. So yeah, let's see, 68 megabytes. What is this? 7 Wonders. So to search for this, just press the / button, and you'll see there at the bottom of the screen you have like a / here, and then you just want to type in the name. As you can see there, it highlights it, and then you can press enter, and then there you go. So yeah, I'll look for a few more which are quite small. So like less than 100 megabytes. So let's see, and then just highlight all. So this will be easier to kind of spot them. Okay, here's another one. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Alright, so same thing. Press escape twice to like get out of anything. And then are you, oops. So make sure you use capitals wherever it needs to be, because this is case sensitive. And alright, so we'll get one more from this page here. So Control F, M, and then highlight all. Why aren't you highlighting? Alright, there we go. So just get like a very small game here as well. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one looks good. What is this? Mojo. Okay. Oops, Mojo. Yeah, that's it. And then just press X there. Alright, so that's all the games that we'll get. Now press escape, press the colon key, and then press WQ, and then press enter. There you go. So as you can see, it's gonna, after we edited the file here, it's gonna build the URLs to download, and then it's gonna basically check which files you have commented out. So as you can see here, there's like a green circle here, and then the rest are red. So this is just like nice visualization of how many you're actually downloading out of the total list. So as you can see here, we selected 3 games. So 1, 2, 3, and then it's gonna list them down here as well. Don't mind this. And so yeah, then it's just gonna ask you, are you sure you want to download? And we are sure, so just press Y and press enter. And so it's gonna start downloading, as you can see here. So what's happening here is there is 6 different connections. So what this means essentially is if you press the save file 3 times, or I mean 6 times, but every time you are saving a different section of a file. So because these servers are slow, they're limited at around, I don't know, 150 kilobytes a second, whereas with 6 connections, you get basically 6 times the normal download speed of the servers. You can change this to higher if you want. So this is inside the download sh script, and you see num connection 6. So you can change this to, let's say, 10 if you wanted to. But I found that with 10, the download like kind of hangs after a while, especially if you're downloading like a big file. It hangs after like, I don't know, a gigabyte of downloading with 10 connections, but with 6 connections it usually finishes. And so we'll just wait for one of these to finish anyway. And also you can run this script again and it will detect that you already have like this file downloaded. So for example here I'm gonna press Ctrl+C to terminate the script early, and I am going to basically download everything manually. Since we have already everything set up, we have built the download URLs, we can run this manually. So just download all, and as you can see we have the 3 files here again, but it should skip the first one when I press Y. Yeah, file 7 Wonders of the World already there, not retrieving, so it just skips it. So this way you aren't like constantly re-downloading everything, you know. And as you can see here, it will also resume your downloads. So as you can see here, it's like around 50. So if I just exit out of that, download all, and as you can see, it starts up again at 50%. So this way, if I don't know, if a file just fails to download or times out or something, you can run the script again and it will resume from where it downloaded the file from. So that is pretty cool. All right, so we'll just download the 2 here for now. And so if you wanna like edit your list, what you wanna do is you just wanna go into Vim, then games names.yaml. So enter that, and then say, for example, hang on. Let me just check which ones I downloaded. Okay, so yeah, let's say we don't want Mojo anymore. So, oops, Mojo, and then, oh shit. Okay, so press enter, and then press I to go into insert mode, and then type in the, what you call it, the hashtag to get rid of it, and press escape twice, comma, WQ, and you don't need to use Vim for this, for example, since it's just a text file. Where is it? You can open it with Sublime Text or whatever you want, and you'll still have like the color coded. Actually here it's a bit better, since as you can see here in the corner you have a bit of yellow, so you know exactly where everything is. All right, so after you changed your list, what you want to do is build, the hell, yeah, build download URLs. So this should be fairly quick since we're only using 2. So yeah, yeah, and then after you build the download URLs, you can do a download all. As you can see here, 7 Wonders over the world. So just kind of 2 files here, since we got rid of the other one. Press Y, and since we already have all of them downloaded, it's not gonna download them again, basically. So yeah, that's great. That's very handy. And so yeah, that's it. That's it for the script here. So as you can see here, I'm actually running it on I'm actually running it currently. So it's yeah, so as you can see here, connection timed out. What you can do is just, you can press Ctrl+C or when I get inside the right terminal, Control C, and then it'll just start the next download. So this time it's doing Crisis or Time Crisis, whatever. And it'll pick this one up. It'll finish it off on the next time around the script, which is grand. And if you want to get out of this script, you just need to spam Control C like maybe 4 times, and it'll get out of the script nicely. Otherwise, if you just press it once, it will continue on to the next game in your list, which is pretty cool. So normally you don't need to keep an eye on this. It'll kind of do its own thing. I left this running overnight or whatever, so it's grand. Like, so yeah, that's that. I'll be probably making more of these kind of videos, maybe PS1 games next. But I already sort of have like a PS1 kind of collection around the place, because I play PS1 games on my PS Vita and PSP. So yeah, maybe I'll do similar thing for PS1 games. Maybe I won't, who knows. Maybe I'll just kind of merge all of this kind of stuff from archive.org into the same project, and then you can kind of choose what you want to download and so on. But for now, yeah, that's kind of it. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.